Hey guys, a big hello to everyone. Today Diamond and I are going for some extreme fishing. It's very cold today and the wind is just simply not realistic where we're going to fish. You will see, it will blow with such force that I don't know how you will hear me. It will simply blow away. Now our task is to catch some live bait because we are going to fish with live bait using a drop shot rig, as I did before. Since it's autumn, the perch are starting to bite pretty well. You haven't caught live bait with a drop shot yet, but after watching my previous video, I just can't wait to get started, guys. Right now our task is to catch some little bait fish. Of course it will be difficult because there are no live baits and they have disappeared somewhere. They have moved away from the shore of Odetta. We're definitely looking like penguins. And here comes Diamond with the landing net starting to catch some bait. It's a shame we don't have a net though. It would have worked better with a net, but nevertheless, we've already caught a few little bait fish. We have something here, Diamond. Small ones. Yeah, small ones. Well, let's take whatever we catch. There's really not much to choose from today, so to speak. Today we're catching whatever we can, right? Yeah, another cast brought in some good fish for bait. Good. The bait fish is the bitterling. The bleak is just okay in terms of taste, but the bitterling is exactly what you need. So, as I said, we have crazy wind. We just arrived at another spot with Diamond. Let's try over there to catch some gudgeon. Diamond, he's doing great. We're walking through the swamps, guys. That's a real swamp. Looking for bait fish. Got any? No, there is nothing, right? Oh man, well, let's give it a try now. So guys, we're pulling up. We're basically under the storage area. Let's see what the waves are like here and how strong the wind will be. Are we even going to be able to do this? We're going to fish today at Diamond's spot. Let's go ask how things are going. Here. The wind is big, the wave is big, there, it's just unreal. Here the wave is, well, so-so, yeah. So-so, you could say here you can still really throw a diamond here, more or less. Yes, now we'll catch. Let's go for our live ones. Maybe there will be something on the back. There are those who fish with silicone, but what are we going to fish with live bait? Hello? Are you fishing with live bait or with a bomb? There's a perch on the drag. Bad, the fish are biting today. We just arrived. There was no one here and no one was casting for live bait. It was empty. The wind was blowing everywhere. Everyone is afraid. But so far we haven't caught a single one, right? Oh, we have two. Let's give it a try. So, Diamond, let's grab our gear now. And we're going to fish. This is exactly the spot to cast from. Out into the sea. Right now, we're tying up the rig for Diamond. This is a dropper rig made of fluorocarbon, about a meter long dropper. Cars are speeding along the dam, guys. It's unreal how cold it is. Demon, share your thoughts. Say something into the mic. It's cold. It's cold, man. I'm freezing my butt off. Everything is getting tangled up. It's unreal trying to tie something here because I can't figure out where my hook is. Everything just starts flying away immediately. If you picked up some kind of bag, it's already blown away and you can't find it. As for our rig, we tied a dropper line about 30 centimeters from the weight. You see, it's to play higher in the water column. And the length, as I said, is a meter for the dropper line. The perch is here now. Yeah, there's a lot of foam. It's murky. The fry are at the surface and they're not taking from the bottom, but from the upper layers of the water. Here it is, right in these layers. That's why such a high lift with your spinning rod raises the bait fish by several meters. Here's one, and that way it ends up in the water column. As I said, it starts to swim. I don't know how men catch, but this is just insane. It's something today. In short, we're struggling to get our bait out right now because, guys, Demon, you can probably hardly hear you here. It's just unreal cold. The water is icy. Brother, it's just, well, practically impossible, Diamond. Here's our little hook, right? Whoa. And we hook it by the top fin. Whoa. Like this, carefully by the top fin. Oops. That's it, he's flopping around. The hook is very sharp and very small, like this. We're starting to try. Now we're taking the stick. But we're making the cast. It's a short cast, just a few meters, I don't know. 20 dien. We're touching the bottom. So we wait. As you can see, the tip of the rod is bending. I mean, the tip of the spinning rod is bending a lot. The wind is just terrible. Then we start looking for perch with these dragging and twitching techniques. We've got the first catch. We've got the first catch. It's small. Oh, it took the bait. Conditions like this, of course, don't exist. Here he is. Here they are again. Well, help. They say we release one for diamond for good luck, right? For a good bite, we need to keep one, so let's take it. He didn't swallow it too deeply here. Oh, let's go. I'm casting. Look, baby. By the way, when I was reeling it in, I realized he was struggling up top, and new perch were swimming up to him. I understood. His fellow fish were watching. In short, the perch are active. We need to give it a try. Guys, there's this trick that I'm using today. Here's the toothpaste for fishing with flavor. I don't know, like Xander, horseradish, who knows? In short, I squeeze a little out. On our fish, here it is. And I just apply a little. It definitely stinks, this stuff, but it's really strong. It smells like crab cancer, something else, I don't know. And on live fish, the effect is much better after such crap. I'm serious, it's called fishing toothpaste. We've got another little perch. Whoa. Handsome diamond. This one swallowed it really hard. Look how it's eating the live bait. The small perch are biting today. Last time I was there, I caught some wild boars like this. Today the weather is bad and there is a perch. The same small one is caught, but it is easy to release. Swim, baby, we'll catch the big ones. Anyway, guys, it's either a coincidence, I don't know. I smeared it with this toothpaste and I immediately got a bite. I caught a perch right away. I don't know. Now I'll continue experimenting. This is already the third time. I just applied it and I immediately got a bite. I just applied it and I got a bite right away. Even the live bait was dead. Guys, we didn't manage to film it, but we caught another perch. I'm just in shock. It really works, this toothpaste. Man, I haven't eaten. Diamond gave it. Now he'll attach it to this one. Silicone, in short, he's going to apply it here. You can also use silicone, just apply it, but you can apply it to the live bait. The guys just gave me a tip. They were fishing here and said that they apply it. This thing, like, give it a try. Honestly, I didn't believe in it, but I really squeezed it out. Now I'll show you a little bit. I went overboard, it didn't go in, then as soon as I blurted it out, I just take the hook and all the live bait. Well, that's stupid. I just smeared his entire tail with this paste and it started to smell so good. I don't know if it smells like a crayfish or a crab, it stinks. Then I take it and ask for hands because it attracts. You'll see. I'll be using this stuff for a long time and I'm going to cast it now. I'll try it. Right in front of you. I was just sitting there and as soon as I made the cast, I immediately got a bite. Diamond steps back and I say, Diamond, there's a fish. Diamond couldn't believe it himself. Yeah, that it bit right away. There we touch the bottom. Now we wait. The weather, by the way, has gotten a little better. It started to blow a little less, yeah. And it immediately started to bite. Listen, maybe it really is like, well, a flavoring for the silicone bait, yeah, but with the flavoring on top of the live bait. But it's the first time I've seen something like this and, you know, very strange. I'm just in shock. You can also use a jig. I don't know, we'll try it. Maybe we'll use this paste in winter too if this thing works now. Really, maybe I won't be able to capture the bite on camera because there's really something there. I say it won't work. Do you hear? Demon, you smear the live bait and it bites right away. Can you believe it? You smear the live bait and it bites right away.
Well, with Serioga, we decided that it would be better for me to film him while he's fishing because my hands have frozen.
It's frozen diamond.
My hands are unrealistically frozen.
We'll give you silicone so you don't overdo it with the live bait. Or instead of silicone, I don't even know what to give you. Demon, what? Me? Guys, so look at diamond. In general, boar froze up unrealistically. I myself am red. but somehow I can still more or less. The live bait is still catching, but there are no people, despite the fact that it is a day off. Seagulls are the best fish there today. Here, and them and all Diamond to the rest, he tries to hit the butterflies on everything else to throw, to hammer knot, but who has there a little bit, but also the bite is not super. Here is there. Someone will bite. There. That is, we caught a couple there. The man caught a couple. That's how seagulls in the car. The windows are all fogged up because we're breathing in the warm tea. All the guys. Let me show you all the guys who come in here to warm up because it's really cold. So we fished for about an hour, 40 minutes. Then we went in to warm up because it's really cold. Yeah, really. Did you warm up your hands?
Yeah. I really didn't understand how you put the live bait on that.
Yeah, it was tough. No, I was still okay. Somewhat, Oh, you just threw it all in right away, huh? And right away you think, that's it, I can't do it.
I switched it right away.
I needed more. Another good thing about this gear is that it can be replaced immediately. On silicone. So you fished with live bait and your hands got all messed up like diamonds or something. You can just put a silicone lure on the same small hook right away. Diamond, can you hold this for me? It's a bit crooked, but now you'll put it on straight and you'll have a ready setup with a dropper line right away. Cool. Diamond has the first catch on silicone. Come on, lift it up. It's also small. Well, I caught it with a diverter, yes. Yeah, it swallowed it. Good, right. Yeah. Well, congratulations. Maybe I'll switch too. By the way, if the live bait isn't biting right now, I'll switch to silicone with a dropper line just like you. Diamond, let's go. Pull the bore. So, which one is it? Well, it's normal anyway. There's a school of bream over there, yeah? Guys, so Diamond, show them you caught a little bream. Yeah, I caught a bream. There are tons of them over there. Listen, today with the feeder, the catch was unreal. Yeah, over there. Over there in that spot, there are nibbles with every cast. This is also our thing, the feeder, just like with the feeder. For the first one, in general, the bait. I caught a bream. In the afternoon, the wind started to calm down and quite a few people arrived at the bridge, so it got a bit crowded for fishing. Guys, our fishing trip is coming to an end. We have some live bait left and of course we'll release it. And here's what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. You see, the wave is crashing. If you step in there, you'll immediately leave, fly away or crawl away. It will be almost impossible to reach you. Will it be wet for you to get out there? The icy water will be sketchy, so always just go up to the edge. Don't go deeper into this mud. Oh! The fish were released normally, the guys caught them. So, our fishing with Diamond is coming to an end. It's already getting dark outside, and in 20 minutes it will be completely dark for fishing.
Today you could say it was an extreme fishing experience. We're hiding out here in the woods.
Just to talk to you a bit, because the wind was blowing like crazy. At first, Diamond was really getting blown away in his gloves, and he was genuinely cold.
I don't understand how you hooked the bait. I was shivering when it was cold.
Well, how should I put it? Carefully. I quickly grabbed a cloth, wiped my hands, stuffed them into the gloves, and how should I put it? You just fish. It was biting. It was bad. The bite was relatively okay. Yes, the weather was crazy, the wind was huge. But still, we realized that you can fish in such weather too, even with difficulties. When your leader flies off somewhere, yeah, the silicone goes flying. I was really surprised by this toothpaste. Which one did we smear? Silicone fish in my live bait. Honestly, guys, it just happened. I don't know how. It smells like cancer crab, something like that, but I anointed the live bait in front of you. That is, I pulled out 3 fish in a row. There was a bite right in front of you. It's quite surprising, but we will continue to try if maybe it was just a coincidence. We'll see what happens next. Yes, in general, friends, if you liked everything, like and subscribe.
Hit the bell so you don't miss our new videos.
And check out our other videos. Good luck to everyone, guys. Bye. Guys, we've arrived. Dima is shivering. He's cold. Dima's gonna bite.
Seriously? It's going to be quiet.
Dima's slowly biting. He's waking up. He slept the whole way while I was driving, listening.
Seriously?
For real, I already watched it at home. It's already almost night outside.
No way.
Rodrigo says, I'm going to disconnect for 5 minutes now.
No way.